Buonasera, buonasera, buonasera. Come state? Spero che voi stiate tutti bene. Benvenuti, benvenuti live. Vi ricordo chi è che c'è online in questo momento. C'è solo umido con Return of the Obradin, con i Picciù con 4 chiacchiere, Solelle con Legend of Runeterra, Emulare che passione con Talk Show and Podcast, Balla Luna con Arte, Vertigo con 4 chiacchiere, Macronature con GDR da tavolo, Kate con Deltarune, Constantine con Football Manager 2022, Eruner con Video Party, The Boys, Pero Gigio con 4 chiacchiere, Sicuri con Games and Demons e Fullmetal Robe con Lego Star Wars e Skywalker Saga. Pa 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 pa. Ok. Allora, sbirciando un po' la lunghezza delle soluzioni, non ho minimamente letto perché non c'avevo voglia, ho visto che manca relativamente poco. Quindi, se gli enigmi non sono troppo infausti, un saluto a tutti i Fausti e a tutti i Fusti, dovremmo riuscire a terminarlo stasera, forse. Vediamo, vediamo. Vi ricordo come sempre punto esclamativo dona e punto esclamativo contro, che non ho attivato, quindi adesso mi tocca attivarli. Nel mentre vengono attivati avviamo il gioco. Allora Piripin. Basso l'audio io. Allora Worms, Black Mirror. Ok, allora quello che facciamo è andare su gioco e saltare per di qua. Un po' che carica. Eravamo arrivati a, siamo tornati, già è partito coso qua, quindi rifacciamo punto esclamativo do, punto esclamativo contro. Perfetto.
Must I really fight my way through thorny bushes with bare hands now? Nuri will forgive me.
Una pianta.
One of the mandrakes has survived. Nuri will be happy that at least something survived, after Hinkle, Finkel and all the rest of the bunch have withered away without her care. Rotten, and frozen. You wouldn't even throw these to the swine anymore. Poor Nuri. Without her, none of her friends have survived the winter. I made it. I've escaped. I hope I never go back to that world ever again.
Vediamo un po' cosa troviamo.
Firmly attached, like the matted beard of old Cephal.
Stirpiamo tutto col coltellino. Muschi e licheni. Santi licheni. Quello era il giudice? Una persona triste.
Knight Rathling.
What? Who?
Don't you remember me? The farm in Thash Mountains last fall.
Oh yes, the pleasant boy with the beautiful girl. Time flies. Say, what happened to the girl?
She abandoned me.
Did you do her harm?
I lied to her.
That can happen. But the darkness looming over us these days shan't worry you anymore.
No, I must rectify my mistake.
You can't force love. You'd better save your own life now.
Why are you sitting here before the gates of the town?
I have failed in my quest. I have disappointed the king and my country. I was in the search of the seer. He's back and foisting his dark crows upon the land. The madness has a grip on us all.
Did you find the seer?
No, but I was closer to him than almost anyone before. The further I rode, the more often I was watched by eerie creatures. Their soulless gaze burned on my back and sucked the life from my bones. Thus weakened, I finally left my path to confront them in the dark. But they fought with unholy might. I could barely escape. They wanted to keep me as far away from their master as possible. I'm sure about that.
What happened to Andergast?
Mischief rained upon us. Swarms of crows ravaged the land until there was only dead earth left.
Are there even more now than there were last autumn?
Whole tempests of crows. Every night there are more and more. They say they bring the worst nightmares. Even in their houses, people aren't safe.
What does the king do about this threat?
When he learned who was behind the plague of crows, he sent the most stalwart knights and many of the townsfolk to seek out the seer and finish him off. But alas, none returned victorious from this quest, if they even returned at all. And now I have failed as well.
Where is the king?
He's barricaded himself in the castle. It would seem the seer will finally fulfill his wicked plan even after 13 years.
Tell me about the creatures who defeated you.
Soulless creatures they were. Cold, relentless, and final. Like Boron himself. I don't want to think about it anymore. They were not from this world.
I don't have to listen to any more of this. Do you know if a fairy scholar has reached Andergast? A noteworthy guy by the name of Giacomo Norta.
Never heard of him. You'd better ask at the Academy of Magic. They know these things better than I do.
You're sitting here because you failed?
I don't dare go back without having succeeded. It doesn't matter if I report or not. The doom for all can't be stopped now.
But to stall and give up doesn't help either.
Leave me! I have failed. I wouldn't have thought bearing that burden would weigh much heavier on me than giving my life for my country.
It must have slept through the beginning of winter. Night Rathling. I'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
Andiamo in città? Ci proviamo. Guardi. No, i maiali.
Olgid, what are you doing with the pitchfork there?
Ah! Go away! Leave me alone, nightmares!
Calm down, it's me, Geron.
Geron, you, of all people? When it's almost over?
What's wrong with you? What happened to Ulfried?
He's dead. I skewered him with the pitchfork.
Why did you kill Ulfried?
Yes, you think it's my fault, don't you? It is my fault. I hear them scream. Murderer! Murderer!
There's nothing there, Olgid. Listen, why did you do it?
I had dreams that I'd have to die because of him. Because of him! He always stared at me, with those pig's eyes of his. He grunted he was hungry over and over again. I'm hungry! I knew he'd eat me neck and crop. He'd eat me if I didn't put the fork through his head.
What do you mean by the end?
I can't go on. I'll take my own life.
Don't be foolish.
The dreams, Geron. When I close my eyes, I see his grotesque face. He haunts me in my sleep. I am a murderer, Geron. And murderers have to die.
Stop that nonsense. Give me the pitchfork. All will be well, believe me.
I should listen to you, of all people. Maybe this is all your fault. Why should I listen to you?
Conquista
Trust
fiducia.
me, it'll all sort itself out.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not your rival. I haven't been for a long time. I've found out who's behind all this. I'm not against you, and Agastians stick together, right?
I don't know.
Come on, give me the pitchfork.
No, this pitchfork is my last friend. It will silence my guilty conscience.
Stop that, all will...
I should listen to... Maybe this is... Why should I listen to you?
Trust me, it'll...
Oh, yeah?
I'm not your... I found... I'm not a...
I don't...
Ulfried's death wasn't your fault. You were scared. Someone who's scared wants to survive, so he acts without thinking.
You mean like an animal?
Like any living being. In a situation like that, anyone would be desperate. You mustn't punish yourself.
I don't know.
Come on, give...
No.
Che palle.
Stop, all will...
I should listen. Maybe this is all your... Why should I...
Ulfried's death wasn't... It wasn't you who...
Hexed me?
Yes, you wouldn't have caused Ulfried any harm, would you? So there must have been a curse that wielded the pitchfork using your hands.
Do you really think?
Trust me, it'll all sort itself out.
Oh, yeah?
I am a bird catcher. I will render those birds ineffective and then...
Those crows stem from the nether hells. You can't do anything against them with a rotten net?
I know, but Gwynling has found a remedy that changes them back into birds. Trust me.
I don't know.
E che palle.
Come on, give...
No, this pitch...
Stop all...
I should listen. Maybe this... Why should I...
Trust me.
Oh, yeah?
Didn't you always say that...
Yes.
But I did leave. Now see what happened afterwards?
Yes, that's right.
Couldn't that mean that I will right things after my return? But you'd have to trust me first.
Do you really think?
Ulfrid, all this is the seer's fault. He sent the crows. He is the cause of your nightmares.
Yes, but I caused Ulfrid's death.
No, it was without him, Ulfrid would still be alive.
I don't know.
Oh, forget it.
Because you know that I've earned it.
Give me the pitchfork.
No! You can have it soon. I'll just use it once more.
Stop that. All will...
I should listen to... Maybe this is... Why should I...
Ulfrid, all this is the seer's fault. He sent the crow. He is the cause of your...
Yes, but I...
No, it without him.
I don't...
Come on,
No, this pitchfork...
don't do anything stupid.
Just a few more breaths.
I need your jug, Olgierd.
Just take it. Take everything you can find.
So, I'm back. If you knew what I've been through, if you knew... Their picture is fading more and more. It's exactly where I can heat up the brew with this. It's perfect where... Not this way. Gwynling's small compendium of plants. Gwynling's small compendium. It's completely wedged in.
Penso che mi
I
servirà.
must find the harp. I'm certain the seer keeps her cap. Deserted. I wonder what happened to Hilda. Deserted. I wonder... Now I've got a peace envoy's flag, which I won't need because I'll kill the seer. What's this? This route seems to have survived.
Abbiamo un sacco di erbe.
The Raven will have to pay for every single dead body. That's Olgierd's friend, Ulfrid.
Who goes there? What purpose does he have?
I am Geron, the bird catcher.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Let me into the academy at once.
Forget it, boy. Only authorized persons may enter. You see what's going on outside, don't you?
Is Giacomo Norta in the academy?
Who?
A memorable guy with 2 different coloured eyes. He should be here.
Oh, that agitated chap. Yes, he's here.
What happened? Where did all the people go?
Did you sleep through the last months? The crows have brought madness that has a grip on the whole land. Those who are still of relatively sound mind barricade themselves in their houses.
The seer really isn't wasting any time. How can I get access to the academy?
A commoner like you won't get access at all. Not even the Chancellor of the Academy may come and go without reason. A non-magician like you would have to receive a charter from the king himself.
Then that's what I'm going to do.
An audience with the king? You? And in these challenging times, the king has barricaded himself behind walls like everybody else.
How can I get access?
A non-magician like you.
See you later.
My brother.
Ma fa un bagno questo tipo.
The crows haven't left anything of the town's banner. If the crows do this to every town's banner, it would make great bait. Away with this rag. Not like this. Let's... Pale yellow root, celery-like, without any doubt. Green oak twig and red crown. If I want to make the... Green oak twig and red crown on a white background. If I want to make the banner anew, I'll need those 3 things. I can't knit that. With what shall I... I can't knit... Wherever to... Not light. Why should... It doesn't... No, what you... Let's see. Greyish-green lichen, bewitched forest. This has to be thrashbeard lichen. Let's see. Pale yellow root, celery-like leaves. Without any doubt, a yaruga root. Green cloth and brown oak twig. But for the town's emblem, I need an oak twig of green cloth. A green oak twig. Now all that's missing is a red crown. This jug started the whole thing. It feels like that was you. A bird catcher needs two things, a proper trap and the right bait.
Kroger?
Who? Geron, the bird catcher? You can't do anything here. Those critters can be caught by no one. You'd better go. There's time to flee yet.
Let me see the king at once.
Don't be ridiculous. Nobody sees the king. The mischief the seer has brought upon us is taking up all his attention.
That's exactly why I'm here.
In these days, doom reigns over Andergast. It'll be best if you run away, far away. You are still young.
It has to be possible to gain admittance to the king.
As long as the crows are wreaking havoc, no...
Ok.
You look tired.
I haven't had any sleep for days.
Why not?
A crow attacked me. Since then, I've been suffering from terrible dreams. That my wife dies during childbirth. That my daughter vanishes forever into the woods. Both dreams came true.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You'd better go. There's time to flee yet.
A bird, a proper The crows almost...
Che pane bisogna
A bird cat, a
mandarci
proper
con tutto.
The crows almost... A bird, a pro... The crows almost... A bird, a proper... The crow almost... A bird, a... The crow almost... A bird, a proper... The crows almost...
Scusate.
I have to make sure it really is an ingredient for Gwynlin's recipe. I have to...
Scommetto che la soluzione è quello là. Già, vediamo un po'. Ok. Come faccio a prendere... Ok, vediamo un po'.
Everything all right?
I'm almost.
Non
Stop that
suicidarsi.
nonsense. Give me the pitchfork. All will be well, believe me.
I should listen to you. Maybe this is. Why should I?
Conquista la
Trust me,
fiducia.
it'll all sort.
Oh, yeah?
Digli che non porti sfortuna.
Didn't you always say that bad luck will befall Andergast if I didn't
Nega le
leave?
sue
Yes.
colpe.
But I did.
Yes, that's right.
But you'd have to.
Do you really think?
Ulfrid, it wasn't you who did it. Those.
Hexed me?
Yes, you wouldn't have caused Ulfrid any harm, would you? So there must have been a curse that wielded the pitchfork using your hands.
Do you really think?
Come on, give me the pitchfork.
Maybe you're right. Very well then. Take the pitchfork and clean it. What if I get nightmares again?
Then challenge your fear. Try to understand it. Well, no. Not like...
Però so per certo che il forcone potrebbe essere utile qua.
The grooves are too narrow to break the draw loose.
No.
Of all... Yes, it's a mandrake. There are only... Let... Greyish green... This... Not like... No, what... Let... Pale yellow root, celery without any doubt. Of all people, I must save Olgierd's life. Of all...
Aspetta. Mi dice di raccogliere un uovo di colombo, ma non c'è. la ricetta. E clicca sugli escrementi. Ah, qua.
Time to clean. There's one. It's frozen, so with any luck it won't be
Ok.
It's frozen, so with
Esci e vai dalla parte della... Ok. Quale ricetta?
I must find. I'm so. Gwynling's small.
Allora, ci devo usare il coltello.
An empty drawer doesn't need a bot. Gwynling's remedy. One man, 1 euro, 2 ounces. Something that attracts crows, and something that contains fairy magic. In brackets, presumably. All of that together is heated in a glass bulb. Gwynling's. I need 1 euro, 2 some and something in bracket. All of that. One Yaruga,
Così per intero.
one Mandrake,
Anche quello.
something that presumably contains fairy magic. Two ounces of Thrashbeard, something that attracts crows. those ghastly crows. Ouch! Hot.
Cretino.
Why siphon it into...
Ok. L'oggetto che copre il balcone era di... Esamina ancora. Esamina lo stendardo. Prova a metterlo giù. A vero. Ok.
I have all the ingredients. I have to pull my... That doesn't...
Ok. Fin qui ce l'ho. Dovremmo andare dal tizio a farci dare lo stendardo.
Droga? I have a remedy against those critters. It reverses their curse and makes them ordinary crows again in no time.
It's regrettable that you still have hope, bird catcher.
But it's Gwynling's recipe, trust me.
Your word alone is not enough. Prove it.
It has to be possible.
As long as the crows are wreaking
I do have a...
But you don't. You'd better...
E come faccio a lanciargli a questi qua?
Green oak twig. If I want to make the banner anew, I'll need those 3 things. Now all my banner is missing.
Mi servirebbe la bandiera. Ma non da lui. Dal cavaliere c'è scritto.
Night Rathling. Those they must have a weak spot. Every bird can be lured or scared off by something.
When I came back to the town, the crows were madly attacking the pennant at the end of my lance. All I could salvage was a shred of it.
Give me the remain.
The escutcheon is worthless. And a ghast will...
Come on, just give me...
Oh well, you can take it.
I'll leave.
Thank you.
the towns. Now I just... Let's get going. First the then the oak twig. And that's how you...
Ok, vediamo.
I think the...
Quanto grossa?
Up with it.
The castle dwellers have just noticed your little work of art, boy. The king wants to see you now. Perhaps he's gathering new hope.
Finally.
Yeah.
Truly an
Buonissimo,
incredible
molto
story, birdcatcher. So you're saying that the raven is the seer? Every day this bird approaches me and demands the ring of the burnt one.
He will cast Andergast into eternal darkness, just like he did with Nuri's fairyland.
You're displaying great boldness in showing up in front of your king after you vanished so unexpectedly. But don't misuse the woes of my land as an excuse for your own failure.
This time I won't go away, my king.
Anche perché se vado via tu muori.
All is not lost yet. With this potion, we'll be able to rid the crows of their evil spell.
Too late, birdcatcher. Lust for revenge and wrath makes us blind, like way back when. 13 years ago. Perhaps we were the blind ones, not the seer.
Well, well. The king and the birdcatcher. A display that could be from a fairy tale. Where have your shining knights gone, my king?
Spare your sarcasm, seer. You have been uncovered.
You believe what the bringer of bad luck is telling you? Why should I mind? I have torn the veil of time apart, and I have looked Satinav himself in the eye. Fate is riding in, unstoppable. It's standing right inside your throne room, even now.
Enough of that. What do you want?
You know my offer, King Wraithling. Give me the ring, or fall into eternal darkness together with remnants of your realm. Decide. What shall it be?
My king.
Silence. You want my decision, seer? You shall have your ring. I will personally crown your ashes with it as soon as you are burnt for good.
No, little king. That is not the conclusion that I see.
Penso che questa sia scriptata per ogni scelta.
We had hoped it would end when we burnt him, but now, I'm not sure anymore. What if the prophecy concerning you is true?
Nuri will die if I can't find her. No matter if I bring bad luck or not, nothing will keep me from saving her life.
Your steadfastness warrants respect, but you are only human. Do not expect much help from me. Too many men I've sent to their death already.
Your Majesty, grant me admittance to the Academy. This shall be my only plea.
The Academy? What do you hope to achieve there?
I have to talk to the fairy scholar and find out more about the magic harp.
Your heart seems to be in the right place, Geron. I will give you a written pass that identifies you as my envoy.
Be thanked 1,000 times, my king.
Good luck, birdcatcher. I hope you'll be able to save your friend.
Bella. Questo qui si fida. Guarda come corro.
Look, a royal charter. So, let me in already.
Not so fast. Indeed. The royal seal. All right then, birdcatcher. You may enter, but I'll remember your face.
Yeah. Questo finisce così. Filantropo.
There's still light up there. The Circle of the 12 Gods. I'll have to catch up on my prayers I've missed on my journey, but first I'll save Nuri. The Circle... A hole. It's not even one span deep. A hole. It's not even one... I wonder what's supposed to... Perhaps the... The way these boards are... The way these... Why can't magicians just write in a common language? Why can't magicians just... Why can't... Firmly latched. Hello? No one's answering.
Geron, you're alive! By Satinav's empty gaze. I was convinced that the seer had sealed your fate.
The Raven is the seer. He's got Nuri, but I've been to her world.
Slow down. Slow down. One thing after another. You're safe here for now.
What's new?
What do you want to know?
Tell me about those visions that plagued the Andergastians.
Madness is rampant. Hardly anyone can stand the dark visions of the future.
Is there any protection against them?
Well, I for one haven't slept in days.
But that can't be a permanent solution. Why does the seer send visions? Does he want to make everyone crazy?
I fear it might be worse than that. He's collecting all the dreams with the help of the harp to outwit Satinav, in order to divine the truth about the future from the dreams.
He said he wanted to avert a catastrophe and doesn't want to die.
He must have seen his own death. He's challenging fate itself by combining the visions of thousands in order to know what will happen.
That's crazy, isn't it? Is that even possible?
I'm not concerned about his plans. It's his deeds that I'm worried about, and those cause death and destruction.
What did you expect?
The way to Andergast was cumbersome. Cursed crows and soulless fairy creatures. But look, I'm still alive.
What happened to your leg?
Oh, I've been bitten by worse. Shall I tell you about the fairy tooth I once found?
I haven't got time for that, Giacomo.
Ah. Questo viene
Have you gathered all the knowledge we're looking for?
Well, According to Magister Dorota, the harp bears great chaotic powers of unknown origin. It seems impossible to destroy, and any attempt to play it results in death for humans.
I have a feeling this is just the beginning of my journey. Is there anything else you found out?
The harp is not only the source of the Crow Plague. Since Nuri has been playing it, it's been sending us a veritable tempest of crows.
If that's all you found out, we really have to find the harp now.
This, is something the Magistra hasn't noted anywhere, I'm afraid. There must be more records somewhere. But the library is huge and not well sorted.
We don't have time, Giacomo. We have to be faster in our search now. About something else. I have to save Nuri. As long as she's playing the harp, the Seer's Tempest of the Crows will never end, and soon she will be lost, beyond any hope.
By the name of Fabulon, I'll help you with all the knowledge I have, but you'll have to go alone. My injured leg would only slow you down.
I discovered the Dreamweaver's harp in Nuri's world.
The Dreamweaver's harp? Oh, I mustn't be jealous. Tell me about it. What did it do?
It helps to challenge evil dreams and overcome them. But for the Queen it brought dark dreams too. Dark dreams of the future.
By Satinav, I'm sensing the horrendous. The seer's harp summons the crows, and those bring dark visions to us humans.
Dark and dangerous fairy power.
Shadows are cast upon my life's work.
Ever since the attack of the crows in the royal chambers, I've had this recurring dream of the seer's execution.
Crows have made you dream of the seer? Very unsettling.
I was finally able to unravel this dream in the fairies' realm. The seer must have cast his own soul into the raven while he was on the stake. He used a magic ring for that. He's demanding it back from the king now.
The mysterious artifact of the seer that was salvaged from the ashes back then.
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling used to say? To catch a bird, you need two things. A proper net and the right bait.
Wait. This is dangerous.
Why? If the seer is so desperate for the ring, he might drop his guard.
Or we'll let him get his hands on the artifact and do exactly what we originally planned to avert.
Do you think you're telling me something I don't know? But we are not the future's slaves, and I don't see any alternative. I'll find this artifact for sure. Do you know where the artifact is nowadays?
No magic could touch the ring. It could neither be disenchanted nor destroyed.
That's why the thing should be kept safe in the academy.
Magister Oakwood took care of it when the seer revealed himself the second time. I'll look in the library to see if there are any records left concerning that.
Who's Magister Oakwood?
The Vice-Chancellor of the Academy. Keeper of the Seer's Ring. He's locked himself in his study for days. You will find the chamber right next to the stairs in the hall, but he has locked the door using magic. I don't even know if he's still alive.
About something else. I'll be back soon. I'm taking this away.
In vino veri.
Yeah, sure. Are you still using
The magnifier. Bring it back. The handwriting.
That doesn't help very much. Firmly latched. Hello? No one's answering. Magister Oakward's chambers. Magister... The magician's... Magister... Firmly latched. Hello? No one's answering.
Datemi un secondo, torno subito. Ok, ci siamo. C'è un coccodrillo. C'è dell'animazione. Adesso.
Magister Oakward? What? What's wrong with you?
All those faces. Thousands of shards. Hisinda, save my mind. Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
Where can I...
The ring. Eos causa... Eos causa di...
Eos causa discimus? Eos causa discimus? He scribbled this saying all over the place.
Eos causa discimus.
Something's written here. About the beat. Whatever is put into it can... But Master... Is this a young cave dragon? Well, I guess this is all in order. Dead. Are those magic spells?
Eos causa discimus.
Quod die benevatant.
Ha! The gods won't help you now.
What?
Eos causa discimus.
I never really... The tablet is... Looky here. That must be a magic. Interest. If I turn...
E use. Ok.
We have to talk. What do you know
What exactly?
about some... What does Magister Oakwood...
Well, I can tell you that. It means, because of her, we learn. It's a well-known saying amongst scholars, and it refers to Isinda, the goddess of wisdom.
What does the Magister mean by that?
By the imp's beard, I have no idea. Madness must have clouded his mind, too.
I'll be back.
Ok, sto seguendo tutti i suggerimenti, per cercare di fare prima.
It could fit into this hole. Aha! So, what now? I hope this isn't just for kicks.
Mi dice di... Oro.
What happens now?
Ra... Dai. No, Pria... F. Ah, gli scavi.
The chandelier... Ah! What the devil? Finally, a tablet I can read, which doesn't... The key to keep surrounded by cumulative destroyer magic. Be very aware. Destroyer magic is whatever for invisible... Then the wine will run through the hole into the cage, or through the cage. Be that as it may, this doesn't get me closer to retrieving the artifact. I'll leave it like that. I guess the wine... Then the wine will pour through the cage. Be that as it may, this doesn't...
Ok. Sì.
That's still intact. For the sake of... What if I just let... the shards... If I reach it... Oh, damn it! No, not...
Però forse così scappò. Ah no.
So much for your invincible cage.
Salviamo.
We have to talk. Look, Giacomo, the seer's ring.
By all the stars. In the meantime, I've read through more of the magician's analysis.
Do you know what exactly the thing does now?
Zinda have mercy on me. It really seems to swap the souls of two living beings. It's important to have a focus. The artifact has to be equipped with a part of the target's body.
The raven's feather! From my dream!
That's right. The target must be near the artifact too.
How does it engage the magic?
If you speak the word, the magic of the ring is engaged immediately. Alas, this says its magic is spent for the most part already.
What does that mean?
It can only be used once more.
The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling used to say? To catch a bird, you need two things. A proper net and the right bait.
Wait. This is dangerous.
Why? If the seer is so desperate for the ring, he might drop his guard.
Or we'll let him get his hands on the artifact and do exactly what we originally planned to avert.
Do you think you're telling me something I don't know? But we are not the future's slaves, and I don't see any alternative. Who's Magister Oakwood?
The Vice-Chancellor of the Academy, keeper of the Seer's Ring. He's locked himself in his study for days. You will find the chamber right next to the stairs in the hall, but he has locked the door using magic. I don't even know if he's still alive.
What exactly can be used as a focus?
You will need an actual part of the target's body. Hair, fingernails, blood. That associates the ring with the target person. The body part has to be conjoined with the artifact. Touch it, as it were.
Would it be possible to change the ring's magic word?
You mean the trigger? Why do you ask?
We could render the ring useless to the seer and use it as bait instead.
Interesting thought. The analysis of the magicians say that this is possible. The original word has to be recited backwards, followed immediately by the new word to be implemented.
Have the magicians had any luck with this?
I'm afraid not. They never found out the seer's word.
In my dream, the seer mumbled one word when he changed souls.
Try to remember it.
It was Corvus.
Formidable. Now we can prepare the ring with our own magic word.
How about Nairutvina?
It shouldn't be too complicated so that we ourselves won't forget it.
I can remember it. And you are a fairy scholar, aren't you?
It always runs a risk to engage in foreign tongues. Believe me.
Nuri.
It shouldn't be too personal a word, or else the seer will guess it.
Satinav.
That is a very good choice. Satinav it shall be.
What do you know?
What exactly do you want?
What exactly can be used as a focus?
You'll need an actual part of hair that associates the body part has...
I'll be back soon.
Parto per il picco del collo.
This is the artifact, and now is...
C'è più nessuno.
We have to talk. What do you know?
What exactly?
Who's man?
The vice... He's locked himself. You'll find the chamber, but he has locked the door.
Do you know how an exchange of souls...
That's a difficult question, the answer to which is hidden between...
Please, Giacomo, explain it to me as simply as you can.
Well, all right. Every being has a magical element along with its physical existence. The astral body. Concealed deep within lies our soul, purportedly. With powerful magic, it might be possible to open up the astral bodies of two living beings and exchange their souls.
So the seer wants the artifact in order to get back into a human body.
One would imagine, yes.
Perhaps even the king's body.
What are you saying?
Just a thought. What exactly can be used as a focus?
You will need an actual part of the target's body. Hair, fingernails, blood. That associates the ring with the target person. The body part has to be conjoined with the artifact. Touch it, as it were.
About something. I'll be back. Hundreds of books about Andergast and one about fairy worlds, mighty or Hemitic, about Nostria. As flat and ugly as a place is the common I know all that already. The fairy skull. Ah, in order to be... If only I... Here's something about... It is said about dark druids that they can exchange their soul. Then they migrate until they're some fairy... But those just do it for... Perhaps I can find...
Don't bother, Magistra Dorota.
Many crows make us... I don't need to know more about it.
Aspetta, questo l'abbiamo già visto.
Why, and... Efferdan, there's the story about... But he was wounded. The third... I don't have that much time. There's a note. Regrettable. How did he gather his... Was he a druid or even a war? He seemed to use the power of fairy magic. The examination of his remains did not reveal anything.
Niente di interessante.
Why can't
What is truth?
I don't know. I don't really care at the moment.
Understandable.
Why can't Pro
regnum mori. Learn for wisdom.
I'd rather die.
How about we...
Are those magic spells?
Words of wisdom. In the language of the scholars. But they're quite small-minded, if you don't mind me saying so.
Ni diskerazessa.
Never stop learning. Profound.
Quindi...
We have to talk. What do you...
What exact...
I'll be back.
sa che dovrò vedere. Che palle. Mm. E adesso dove? Vediamo. E dai. No, sono indietro.
Zinda, have mercy on me. It really seems to swap the soul. It's important to have...
Lo cambio.
Zinda, have... It's important...
We have to.
What exactly...
E niente pubblicità di Fortnite.
Who's
He's locked himself. You'll find that... But he is locked...
do you know?
That's it.
Please.
Well... Every being has a magical element along with its concealed deep with powerful magic.
So the sea,
One would imagine.
perhaps even the king's body.
What are you saying?
Ah. What exactly
You'll need an hair, that, so the body part.
about some? I'll be back.
Mm. Meno che devo andare terreno.
It doesn't matter if the crows are cursed or not. My life is forfeit. You'd better go. There's time to flee yet.
E niente, a quanto pare c'è qualcosa che...
Gwynling's rem. I need 1 man, 1 year, 2, some, and some in bracket. All of that.
qualcosa che non mi torna.
Finally, a tablet I can read, which doesn't automatically mean that I understand it all. Finally, a tablet which doesn't...
Eos causa discimus. Eos.
I'm stuck. I have to...
Eos.
Either them or the crows.
Eos.
Is this... well, Are those magic spells?
Eos.
Are those... Quad...
Ha!
What?
No.
Way too many. No man can read. We have to talk. What do you...
Mi sembra di aver rotto qualcosa perché non mi va avanti.
I'll be back soon. We have to talk. What do you...
What exactly...
Whose Magister...
The Vice-Chancellor of the Academy. Keeper of the... He's locked himself in his study for days. You will find the chamber right... But he is locked...
Do you know how an exchange of souls can...
That's a...
Please...
Well, every being has concealed with power.
So,
One would imagine.
perhaps...
What do you say?
What exactly
You'll need that.
about some... What do you...
What exact?
I'll be back.
Provo a dargli l'anello.
Of course not. What's...
Amore di coltello.
What's he... What's he... The people...
Why do you think I've barricaded myself in here for weeks?
I don't think...
That is magic.
Well, that I'm...
Zinda have mercy on me. It really seems to swap the souls of two. It's important to have...
The scholar seems to be quite after all.
Non lo so perché qui il gioco si dovrebbe sbloccare.
This is... And now...
Ma... Crosta? Siamo già arrivati alla parte? Sì. Siamo arrivati in un punto morto. Non so come andare avanti, anche perché i video mi dicono che si dovrebbe sbloccare la situazione, ma non succede. Grazie mille, Crosta.
Firmly latched. Hello?
Se qualche
No one's
moderatore
answering.
riesce, può fare lo shootout a Crosta, grazie.
Magister Oakward's chambers.
Mm.
Zinda have mercy on me. It really seems to swap the souls of two living beings. It's important to have a focus. The artifact has to be equipped with a part of the target's body.
Mm.
Of course not. I'd... No. Not...
Non so minimamente come andare avanti. Vediamo. Almeno chiudiamo questo gioco. Aspetta, facciamo Costa. Lui ha giocato a Football Manager 2022. Mm.
sono le
pubblicità. Adesso sistemiamo il tutto. Ma ha fatto uscire il corpo ancora prigioniero, cioè cambia la parola magica, e fin lì l'abbiamo fatto. E niente, non fa andare avanti. Mm.
We have to talk. What do you know?
What exactly?
Lo scambio l'ho fatto.
Do you know how?
That's a difficult...
Please, Jack.
Well, all right. Every being can see it with powerful...
So that
One would imagine, yeah.
perhaps he...
What do you say?
Just...
Satinav. Ho un caricamento, abbastanza recente. Doveva uscire
I'll be back soon.
qualcosa di là. E niente, proprio sul finire il gioco ha voluto incastrarsi. Vediamo. Abbiamo l'anello.
We have to talk. I'll be back.
Aspetta. Diciamo che prima leggo gli scaffali.
Math. I don't. If only I'd. Perhaps I
Don't bother. Magistra...
Here's something about. It is said then they until some, but those. Why, and again. There's a regret. How did was he seemed the exam. Efferdan the first. There's the but he was the third. I don't have
Geografia.
and one about fairy worlds. Mighty strange to behold are the creatures of the other worlds, for it is reported that it is hard to tell if they walk on or hemit. About Nostria. As flat and ugly as a place is the kingdom of Nostria. The common Nostrian angles in brackish ponds for salterelles. I know all that already.
Più di così non so. Vediamo.
We have to talk. Look, Giacomo.
By all the stuff. In the meantime,
Do you know
Zinda, it's important.
the Raven's Feather?
That's right.
How does it
If you speak the word, alas, this says its magic is spent for them.
What does that mean?
It can only be used.
The seer is still captured in the Raven. And what did...
Wait,
Why?
or we'll let him get his hands on the artifact and do exactly what we originally...
Do you think you're telling me something? But we are not.
Ok. Cambia la parola magica.
Would it be...
You mean the trigger?
We could render the...
Interesting thought. The original word...
Have the magi...
I'm afraid not. They never found out the seer's word.
In my dream, the seer mumbled one word when he changed souls.
Try to remember it.
It was... Corvus.
Formidable. Now we can prepare the ring with our own magic word.
How about... Satinav?
That is a very good choice. Satinav it shall be.
Qui dovrebbe uscire abbandono o comunque vai via.
I'll be back soon.
Perché non succede?
This is the artifact, and now is... This is the artifact the seer escaped the flames with, and now his spirit rests in the body of a raven. No time. Maybe. Huh? Maybe. I need... No. It isn't.
Zinda, have mercy on me. It's important.
We have to talk. What do you know?
What exactly?
What exactly?
Mi
You'll
manca il
need
punto
hair.
di
That
prima.
is a
Perché
body
non
part.
posso andare avanti?
Do you know how?
That's...
Please.
Well, every bee concealed with power.
So this...
One would imagine, yes.
Perhaps even the king's body.
What are you saying?
Ah. I'll be back.
Direi che forse devo guardare qualcos'altro. Queste tavolette intanto non fanno niente.
Of course. Wherever. Not like... Majesty. Is this... Well, I can't... Dead. 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 At least I hope so. Eos, he screamed.
Eos causa.
Something... Whatever. I need to... Not a... No. No hidden message. That doesn't help.
Eos.
Not a... Wherever did I get that idea? I'd better... This... I can just... I bet... I've had...
Ma? Ciao bellissimi. Buonasera. Stiamo cercando di capire che cosa c'è di bloccato. E non so esattamente come poter andare avanti. Bellissimi. Quello che faccio Tauti, caro Kate. Ah. Ok, farò il trattino. E da quello che ho capito, quello che non ho usato è stato la lente di ingrandimento, forse. Però non riesco a capire dove. Comunque fuori sta piovendo. Si sentono le gocce cadere perché gli altri sono morti. Sto cercando appunto di leggere dove avrei potuto usare la lente di ingrandimento. Dov'è che è? Ok, devo tornare al dipinto, perché era l'ultima idea che appunto mi sarebbe venuta in mente, cioè tornare al vecchio quadro e magari ci dava delle soluzioni. Com'è andata comunque la live? Tutto bene?
What's written here? Raven's Peak. What does that mean? What's written here? The print.
Ok. Adesso sappiamo dove dobbiamo andare. Era l'indizio mancante, non era bloccato il gioco. Meno male. Ah, lo conosco lo screener. Io ce l'ho per tutta settimana al lavoro.
We have to talk.
Quando mi dicono di fare, fai la cosa uguale, però non mi fanno vedere cos'è quello uguale.
What does Eos causa discimus mean? Magister Oakward.
Well, I can tell you that it's a well-known saying amongst scholars, and it refers to Isinda, the goddess of wisdom.
What does the Magister mean by that?
By the imp's beard, I have no idea. Madness must have clouded his mind too.
dei geni. Esattamente.
Does the name Raven's Peak mean anything to you? Gwynling scribbled that on his drawing of the harp.
That isn't the name of a mountain.
Ma non è
Perhaps
colpa
you'll
loro,
find a
perché
hint
loro
in the
pensano
ethnographic
che
section of the library.
come si dice, l'altro softwareista abbia salvato tutto, così almeno macchina nuova lo ricarichi su. Invece no.
I'll be back soon. We have to talk.
Non devo andare.
Does the name Raven's Gwynling scribbled that on?
That isn't the... Perhaps you'll find a hint.
Ah, ok,
I'll be
devo
back.
leggere nella mente. Dio ti. Ah. E ho visto che appunto hai portato Identity 5 ieri sera. E sei durato abbastanza tanto. Cioè io sinceramente
Raven's Peak.
c'ero, ma non
Raven's
c'ero con la testa.
Peak. Here, the mountain Raven's Peak in the stone oak forest. And on this page, Magician
Comunque sei
Dorota has
durato
drawn the way to the
abbastanza,
magic
poi hai
harp.
dato qualcosa
Excellent.
che mi ricordo.
We have to talk. I'm ready to go to the Raven's Peak to free Nuri. I'll bait the Raven with the artifact he so desperately wants. Then I'll kill him, or flee with Nuri.
I don't know, Garon. Certainly it is useless to him without the new magic word, but how do you want to set the trap for him?
He is a raven. I am a bird catcher. I'll come up with something.
I'd like to have your self-confidence. So, this is goodbye then. May the stars of the worlds and all the fairies' luck be with you.
Farewell.
Farewell, and keep away from the harp's strings. Touching them destroys the human spirit.
Thanks for your help, Giacomo.
Sì, stavo tenendo di fatti avere un po' di compagnia. D'altronde c'ho ancora un po' di sfuso orario.
They say time heals all wounds,
Vorrei andare a letto.
even its own. But Geron's time had almost entirely run out. Fate, destiny, doom. He didn't bother with such thoughts anymore. The end of his journey lay before him.
I'd better lay low.
Ok.
They consider the raven their god, then start to pray that he has a paradise in store for you. The statue is made of ice. The creatures must have made it with their magic. This is for you, Raven.
Lì che si muovono tutti. Come una catapulta.
It must have been.
Andiamo a vedere se c'è una catapulta più giusta di così. Cadavere di cavallo? Eh sì, è un cavallo.
It can't have been dead for long. This is a knight's horse. The foreleg is branded with the oak of Andergast. On my small... Something's jammed. completely frozen. It can't have... Sephiron will understand. This piece of skin should suffice. Very good. The ice is coming off. Now it should be working. The lever goes with this cogwheel. The catapult isn't loaded. Well, how could it? There's no sling.
Easy.
These will have to do for one single shot. It can't have been dead for long.
Ah, possiamo prendere altri pezzi. Ma
I don't need any more.
carne di cavallo. Va bene.
I always wanted to do that.
Si è sentito l'urlo. Grazie mille Kate. Questo. Buon lurk.
No one is ever going to sacrifice to you ever again, seer. No one is... No one is ever... No one...
Fallo sacrificare Ro. Lo abbiamo già preso, quindi possiamo andare di... Aspetta. Salviamo prima. Torna al gioco. Un bello sciame. La tana del leone. Achievement sbloccato.
I don't even want to know what's buried there. What's this? I don't... They guard the entrance of the cave. They guard... I mustn't get near, or else I'll be lying beside this skeleton soon.
Eh sì, c'è lo scheletro.
First I have to...
Un po' se fissandolo qua.
First I have to fix the pole.
Lo devo prima aggiustare.
Already broken. Nuri. Very well, but What will I sacrifice to the beasts? I'm reluctant to cut off my own hand.
Via. Tutti via.
This horrible hum. My mind can't take it for long, but I have to push on. Nuri, she's still alive. Nuri!
Para. Dove siamo?
Let go of me! I can't think of anything. That's not at all. Why must let go of me! Too far away. Too far away.
Come faccio a prendere?
I'd rather let go.
Legnalo.
Why must $2. Got it. This is for you, meat fly.
Azzeccato male.
Nuri.
Finirà bene o finirà male?
Nuri. Nuri.
Who are you?
Cosa gli rispondiamo?
Can't you see me? It's me, Geron.
Garen? The harpers called you here, like the birdman said.
Yes.
I wanted to paint a green sky for you, but the sounds of the harp make every color black.
I'll take you away from here. Somehow.
Don't bother, bird catcher. There is no salvation. Nuri and the harp are one.
Sia.
Yes. It's a shame that I am who I am, that I see what I see, and that I have to do what has to be done.
You are asking for sympathy?
I am not heartless, Nighthare. I'm just taking what was meant to be mine.
And what, pray tell, is that?
I was once promised eternal life, but all I got was the prospect of a painful death. But this cannot be my fate. The gods have one more task for me to fulfill. There is a reason why I was blessed with the gift of second sight. That's why I mustn't die.
Quindi sai già tu.
But die is what you will do. I'll pluck you and then stuff you.
Think about your next step wisely, bird catcher. It doesn't have to end here. Don't you understand? Nuri is just the fabric your dreams are made of. The magic bird that vanishes as soon as you reach for it. Down there, real life is waiting for you. The herb girl will give you many children, children that no fairy would have ever born for you. What do you say? Don't you want to give me anything in exchange for that? Didn't you bring what belongs to me? Give me the artifact, and I'll let you go.
What did you do to Nuri? Let her go. Torture me if you need a sacrifice.
You cannot save her anymore. The harp has consumed her. Every attempt to free her would mean her death.
What do you want with the ring? Will your spirit occupy my body?
Indeed. Wouldn't that be sweet irony? But why would I want to be a bird catcher when I could be king?
That's what this is all about. You want to minion over Andergast.
Andergast? No. I will reign over a realm of dreams.
Okay.
1,000 shards of dreams reveal the future to me. And then I'll forge it after my own will. And finally, I will be immortal. Well?
No, no. There must be another way.
Useless thoughts, Nighthair. I've long since seen your decision. You will extend your hand and give the ring to me. It can't be changed. The artifact? Give it to me!
No.
All this just to have a glance at the future and to avoid your own death. There must be thousands.
Don't bother. Nothing with it.
An exchange of souls. If her body is lost, I'll save her mind instead. Now, how was that again? I need a focus. Her blood. A strand of hair? But those are both things the Raven would immediately notice on the ring. An exchange of souls. If her body is lost, I'll save her mind instead. Now, how was that again? I need a focus. Her blood. A strand of hair? But those are both things the Raven would immediately notice on the ring.
Don't bother. Nothing.
How can I cut her off? It would be a
Bonehead. Not even death would mean salvation.
Don't give up, New. I'm sorry I lied to you. I wanted to say.
Don't worry. Imps lie quite often too. And I like imps.
Oh, how...
You'll be free soon. Then you'll fly, free like a bird, soaring up to the skies. Somehow I'll get the harp to let you go.
But I am the harp. And if I stop playing, everything will break apart.
I have to go now.
No. Please stay.
The Birdman wants you to be alone.
No. No.
So that I don't distract you.
No. I don't want to be alone. I have played for so long. I wanted you to come here. The Birdman promised me.
The focus. I'll use Nuri's tears as focus for the artifact, the same way the seer used the feather to project himself into a raven's body. Very well. Here, take your crown. Wear it for as long as you live. And now, you never meant to let me go, right?
Be mad at the gods, Nighthare, not me. Every lot they foist upon us seems so unfair, doesn't it? But what do your woes or those of a fairy mean compared to all the lives I could save?
Provoca.
Lonely bird. Boron will take even the lives you temporarily save eventually, and being immortal will make you bitter. Time will flow thick like glue, and for one tiny moment you will let down your guard. That's when the Keeper of Time will punish you.
The Keeper of Time?
The 13-horned, the chained giant.
Do you still not understand, Birdcatcher? The 13-horned has no dominion over me. There is no Keeper of Time. There is no Satinav.
Ah, vabbè.
Was free. And Geron returned to Andergast with her. No one there even knew of his great deed. But he didn't mind. The crows had vanished, and so had the dark dreams. And soon, the land fell into a blissful sleep again.
E finisce qui The Dark Tales of Satinav. È stato un bel gioco. Le pecche maggiori è che erano come si potrebbe dire, le meccaniche erano belle ma non riuscivano a tenermi attivo. Cos'altro posso dire di questo gioco? La grafica molto particolare, la storia molto, come si potrebbe dire, agrodolce. Però posso dire che è stato molto originale. questa mi è piaciuta. E niente. Adesso aspettiamo la fine. C'è un altro gioco della saga, almeno altri due se non mi sbaglio, comunque sono completamente slegati. Ok, quindi abbiamo finito questo gioco e tecnicamente giovedì partiremo con un nuovo gioco. Ok? Vi ringrazio ancora di tutto, vi auguro buon proseguimento di nottata. Vi do la buonanotte e ci vediamo domani alle 22, che continuiamo ancora la scalata verso il no, verso le torri. Ok? Notte.